Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy, and this is a band called Kamelot. I've seen Kamelot live a couple of times, and they used to have this singer called Roy Khan, who has a fantastic and very distinctive voice. I met Roy years ago when he was touring with the band before Kamelot, when he was with a band called Conception, and he was a nice guy. Met him, shook his hand, said hello, the unusual stuff. And then a strange thing happened. He left the band. That's not strange in itself, because stuff happens. I don't know why he left, no idea about any of that. But they replaced him with this other guy, whose name I can't remember, but he's pretty famous. For some reason, his name's gone. And the weird bit is, the guy that they replaced Roy Khan with, now Roy Khan has an excellent and distinctive voice, and they replaced him with somebody who sounds exactly the same. Exactly. When I first heard this guy singing, I couldn't believe it wasn't Roy Khan. Now, on the positive side, it means that all the Kamelot songs still sound the same when they sing them live, and there's a continuity of their new albums with the sound of their older albums. That's the positive. On the negative side, I think surely it was an opportunity to go off in a slight, not a new direction. I don't want Kamelot to turn into a different band, but just a chance to have a different tone to your songs, to bring something fresh to it. I don't know. At the time when it happened and I heard this guy's voice, I thought it just seemed like a weird thing to do, that you would get somebody. It was as if you got a singer from a tribute band, which they didn't, but you know, that was doing an impersonation, and then hiring him and saying, carry on doing the impersonation. I mean, the new singer is a fantastic singer, don't get me wrong. He's absolutely brilliant. It was just the fact that they got someone exactly the same as Roy Khan. One, I didn't know that a person would exist that sounds exactly the same as Roy Khan. And two, why would you do it? But anyway, by the by, they've got a new album coming out. It's called, what's it called? The Chaos Theory. The Shadow Theory. The Shadow Theory. I couldn't quite see. You can probably see that better than I can. It's just a little square on my screen. The Shadow Theory. It's got a pretty cool cover, actually. There's a song called Ravenlight. It's one of those lyric videos. I haven't heard it. When's it out? April the 6th. Album's out April the 6th. So, yeah. So this is Ravenlight off The Shadow Theory. If you're already a Kamelot fan, you're gonna like this, because this is Kamelot being Kamelot. It's got all the elements that make a Kamelot song: the sound, the melodies, certainly his voice. So if you want something that's very melodic and a song that's not trying to beat you into submission, you know, and it's nothing brutal about it, there's nothing death metal about it, there's no growly vocals or anything like that, it's just pure melody linked to a nice superbly played metal edge sort of thing. So you know, you've got this, it's got a symphonic sound to it without it being symphonic. It's got a technical sound to it without it being overly technical. It's got a, you know, because it's got quite an accurate, you know what I mean, it's played in an accurate kind of way, da 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 da, good timing and all of that sort of thing. So I think that's the appeal of Kamelot. You're not being bludgeoned to death to like the song by either by its technicality or its brutalness or whatever. It's just good melodic metal, and it's something they excel at, and his voice is fantastic. You know, you may want something harsher or whatever, but that doesn't matter. That's just personal preference. You can't take away from the fact that the guy has an amazing voice. So yeah, Kamelot's still doing what they've always done, really. You know, literally 30 seconds in, I started smiling because the keyboard melody was just Kamelot. You know, you could have just played me that little tiny bit, and I would have gone, oh, I know this is, you know. So their signature is all over it, as it should be, but you still have to get it in there and make it work, don't you? So yeah, there's no, you know, Kamelot is a thing, and their songs sound a certain way. I'm saying the same thing over and over again here, I think. So yeah, I mean, if you want to check out any older albums, if you don't know Kamelot, The Black Halo is, I think, possibly my favourite album of theirs. But Ghost Opera is also very, 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 very good, and you know, very good. But they've got a new album coming out, as it says. When did I say it was? April the 6th. I think this is a concept album. Not sure. It may just be an album that has a theme, because it says here, the album is a psychological journey through the complexity of the human mind. So whether that means that it just has a theme and all the songs are following a certain theme, or whether it's going to be a concept album, we'll have to find out, won't we, on April the 6th. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Share, like, and subscribe, and all of those YouTubey things, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.